Hello Sagittarians, welcome to my channel Surabhi, and this is the reading for you for the first 10 days of July. And as you know, they are all general readings. They may or may not resonate with each and every one of you. They may be your energies of the person or the situation you are dealing with, or maybe the mix of both. So please feel free to swap the characters according to your situation. And if the reading does not resonate with you, please check your moon sign and the name sign. For personal readings, the details are given in the description box below. Let's see what are the messages for Sagittarians. Messages from this deck for Sagittarians. Okay, that's great. Message from the guidance from the angels. Message from the universe. Okay, so Sagittarians, I think you are healing from something which has really hurt you in the past, or still you are hurt for about it, and this situation was as if you've been cheated. There was some sort of, or there is some sort of deception going on. Perhaps somebody playing with your emotions. If it is a relationship, then maybe this person is not committing to you, cheating on you. They definitely, a sneaky behavior of someone has caused a lot of pain to you, and you are trying to heal from that situation. Okay, so that is what you are doing. You're trying to heal from the situation which is involving deception. Basically, it is sort of a sneaky card, a theft card, something, some sort of deception, or something is somebody is hiding something from you. Maybe somebody has some information which is hidden from you. Sort of some sort of cheating is going on basically behind your back. You're trying to heal from that situation. You are being very intuitive, and you are trying to sort of balance yourself, at least on the outside. You're trying to balance yourself. You are being intuitive, trying to heal from the situation, trying to balance yourself, being guarded, and at least maybe you have healed to some extent also. At least you are trying to put up that thing that now you are okay, and it is helping you to feel okay also. Okay, but the thing is that you are still deep within, you are still feeling very burdened. You want to unburden from this situation, and it is causing you a lot of anxiety. Maybe there, with this cheating or this deception or this sneaky behavior, maybe there was some sort of an You felt bad, somebody said something to you, it was sort of abuse which you felt bad about. You felt as if you've been knocked down, sort of, even if it is verbal, not definitely physical, though it can be for some of you. It can be as if somebody has blamed you for something. You feel, at least you feel that way, that somebody has blamed you for something, and this burden is causing you a lot of anxiety, basically sleepless nights, tension. You feel blamed, as if everything has been put on you, though you perhaps didn't even do anything, at least not as much as you face the brunt of. Sort of somebody is accusing you, it's coming off like that. Something was going on behind your back, perhaps you were blamed for it. It can be that also, maybe somebody else did something and you were being blamed for it. It can be that also. See, it can be that on the outside everything is okay, and perhaps you are not even aware of whatever is going on behind. It can be that for some of you. Or maybe you were not aware of it at some point in time, and now when it happened, when it came out, sort of, and then the blame came on you. It can be that also. Maybe you were not even aware of it. Because with the Queen of Wands, I see somebody here is sitting cool, calm, complacent, and things are going on behind the back, and then perhaps you were accused for that. The blame was put on you, and you have that burden on your head. You feel burdened with that situation. You are trying to heal from it. It is causing you a lot of anxiety. Or maybe at least on the exterior you are trying to show that things are okay, even if they are not okay. So it will be different for different people. But obviously you are unaware of whatever it was going on. That's what I feel. And here you have accumulated perhaps a lot of wealth, and you have many things at your hand, but the thing is you really don't know what to do, because deep within you are not happy. You really don't know what to do of these finances or the stability, whatever you have accumulated. They seem so worthless to you, with so much of tension. Things are moving forward for you. Things are definitely moving forward for you, but still you are depressed. The thing is that though the things are moving forward, you are still so depressed that you are not availing the opportunity. You are taking time to avail the opportunity. You are not focusing on whatever opportunities are still there behind you. You need to turn your back towards the past and move towards what is still available in your vicinity, whatever you have right now. And I think you will do that. You will do that because the Wheel of Fortune is a major arcana. The things will change. Maybe you will take some time to focus your energy from this, what you've lost, to what is still there with you, because here I see you are moving with the Knight of Wands, very very fiery and a passionate energy. So I think you will soon realize, as the things and circumstances will change, you will realize what is still at your hand. And once you are able to come out of this negativity and realize what you still have, you will move towards it in a very very passionate way, because this something, whatever is lying behind you, whatever you are not seeing, this something is going to give you a lot of happiness. Here with the two aces, it is going to give you a lot of stability and emotional happiness also. So this is definitely a new beginning. It can be something, it is definitely something new, because this is what you've already lost and this is what you still have. So if you turn your back and you focus on what you still have, you will see that this what you have is a solid, stable new beginning, which will be stable, and it is going to give you a lot of happiness also. Let me see what is the guidance from the angels. Ace of Abundance. This cherub brings wonderful news. A windfall of resources comes your way to help you with your plans. These resources may involve money, advice, or assistance in getting things done. It is a good time to start a new venture, change careers, or go into business for yourself. It may be an important contract to sign. So you have to change careers. Maybe you are focusing too much on this, and this is something entirely different from what you have done, but you need to change your focus to something different and something new. Number 29 or number 11 may be of some significance for you. Or number 2 also, forgiveness. Nothing is gained by holding on to the past disappointment. So basically it is talking about forgiveness. You have to forgive yourself. You have to forgive the other person whosoever has did this cheating on you, or deception was there because of whosoever it was. But the thing is, you need to find peace for yourself, and to find peace for yourself you need to forgive this situation and forgive this person and forgive yourself also to some extent. Basically this situation requires a lot of forgiveness. Only with the forgiving, it's not, you don't have to forget, you just need to learn the lessons whatever this situation has taught you. But the thing is, only after being forgiveful, or once you are able to forgive, you will be able to move forward in a new direction. So Sagittarians, there is a new beginning which is coming in. You just need some time to get over this past disappointment, whatever it was in your life. Okay, but definitely something new is coming up in your life which is going to give you a lot of happiness, or maybe it is already entered your life. Okay, so that's all I have for you. Hope it helps, and please subscribe to my channel if you like what I do. Thank you.